If your biomass boiler has an automatic ignition system, then you will need to inspect and maintain the igniter during the annual service. There are a number of igniter manufacturers. We are looking at those produced by Leicester, of which there are several different types. The green ones are an older style, the black ones are a newer style. The location of the igniter in the boiler will vary dependent on the manufacturer model. The igniter works like a supercharged hairdryer. It passes air over a hot element. The heat element cartridge is effectively a tightly coiled wire with a resistance to give heat, which will glow when powered. There are carbon brushes in the motor of the igniter that create the electrical circuit. The brushes are in contact whilst the igniter motor is spinning, and this contact causes them to wear. When servicing a biomass boiler, you will need to check the amount of carbon left in the pair of brushes in the igniter motor, as these will wear down over time, just like the lead on a pencil will wear down as you write. Here you can see that the brushes have worn down. We recommend that these are replaced when the remaining carbon is less than half. Remove the black plastic retaining lug using a flathead screwdriver. Then, unscrew and remove the locating screws in order to open up the igniter unit. Open the brass lug of the brush holder. Make sure that the spring which holds the carbon brush in doesn't spring out. Pull the spring with the carbon brush out of the brush holder. Insert the new carbon brush with spring. Push the spring back into the brush holder entirely. Then reassemble in reverse order. Unlike the brushes which wear down, the heat element cartridge should only need replacing when it fails. It is a replaceable item rather than a serviceable item. The cartridges come in a range of power outputs, so you need to make sure that you have the correct power for your boiler. Also, the socket ends are different, dependent on if the igniter is an old or new style. The older style have fatter pins and a square-ended socket. The newer style have thinner pins and a circular-ended socket. To replace the heat element cartridge, unscrew and remove the 4 screws holding the metal tube section onto the igniter unit. Remove the gasket as well as the insulation tube. Separate the heat element cartridge from the plug contact by firmly pulling it out whilst holding it at the base of the cartridge. Push the new heat element cartridge into the plug contact fully. Then reassemble in reverse order. Before restarting the boiler, it is always a good idea to test the igniter in aggregate test mode on your boiler. You should hear the noise of the motor and feel the igniter getting hot.